wanted to ask the Sheikh, what is the Islamic ruling on possessing or buying products that are colored gold but are actually not gold? So, for example, a phone that might be colored gold but it actually isn't really gold, or a laptop or a pen, for example. Because
What exactly is it? If it's not gold, then what is it?
I'm guessing
it is or it
it
isn't.
looks like gold. Is that what you're suggesting?
It looks like gold. Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
looks
like a
gold.
golden watch that's not made of gold.
Yeah.
Okay. Jazakallah khair, brother.
Okay, so it's actual gold that's forbidden in the Sharia. The color gold isn't forbidden.
Even the imitation.
Yes, even if it's when we say imitation gold, we mean imitation gold that has no gold in it. In fact, the fuqaha say that even if there is gold in it, but gold is less than 50%, then it is permissible to use it.
Less than 50%.
Less than 50%.
That's the threshold.
Yeah. Basically, if it's they use the term ghash. If it's ghash, meaning if it's something that is mostly another substance, but it has some gold mixed in it, right, which might give it a bit of a gold sheen or a bit of that color. On some even some jewelry is like that. Then it's not forbidden. It's because they apply the principle of al-akthari hukm al-kull, that it's the majority that takes the ruling. So if most of the item is gold, if more than 50% of the item is gold, then it's classed by Sharia as gold, and that then the prohibition applies to it.
Okay.
So if the fuqaha have even gone as far as even considering metal where gold is mixed with it, and applying this principle of like if most of it is, then it's gold. If most of it isn't, then it isn't gold.
Is that like istihsan kind of?
No. It's obviously, because at the end of the day, things have to be defined, and it's because even at the time of the Prophet ﷺ, if you have a gold coin that has gold mixed in it, but most of it isn't gold, and they didn't regard it as. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you have to go by the convention within which the Sharia was revealed, and the convention within which the Sharia was applied.
Could you buy extension?
So it's on that basis. And so the color definitely doesn't apply. I'm just trying to illustrate how far the fuqaha have gone on this issue.
Yeah.
When it's not gold at all, it's just color, then without a doubt, there's no question of.
What about if the watch, for sake of argument, obviously I'm not sure what the brother Anonymous was referring to in terms of like whether it was a watch or, but sometimes you have watches that use gold inside it, but the outside isn't. So
again, if most of the watch isn't gold, it's permissible to use. Also, gold plate, if it's just a cover.
Yeah.
It would be permissible to use because most of the item is other metals.
Okay.
Similarly, people follow up with things like if it's got jewels in it, etc., etc. Those things are not forbidden.
Okay.
And also, lastly, on the question of gold, if it is to do with something that is necessary from a medical point of view, for example, gold teeth and those types of things, then those things are permissible anyway.
Wouldn't silver teeth be better though, I'd argue? Or is it?
Not necessarily. I mean, I don't know the exact medical aspect of it, but apparently, obviously, silver discolors, etc.
Okay.
And it gets dirty and so on. Gold, and so I think as a metal, gold is better to use. In fact, there's a hadith of a Sahabi using it for his nose.
Oh, subhanallah.
And he had actually used silver, and he was still having trouble with it. And the Prophet ﷺ told him to use gold.
Interesting.
He said it would be better for you. So
there are conditions where it can be applied.
Yeah, it can be applied, especially if it's something medical, and there is a benefit to using gold, such as it not staining as much and so on. Obviously, nowadays, the most common use of gold for such a purpose is in dentistry for teeth. So in those types of situations, it's definitely permissible.